Pardon my appearance, even with the protective mask on. I'm very handsome. As you can see, I'm very dark. And when I post this picture, you can still see the guns are locked and loaded. I lost my train of thought because I'm so enamored with myself. I am a member and leader of the talent conglomerate known as the Almighty Elite Act Pack. Today is another story I wanted to share. I'm walking with the Beagle, so bear with me. So, I had the task of teaching my daughter, good morning everybody, of teaching my daughter how to drive. I thought her mother would do it, but they tried it. And I don't know, mothers and daughters, it goes one of two ways. Either they are really like buds or whatever the case may be, or they really just button heads. And so they went back and forth to those two different things. Great relationship, but yeah. So at the time, and a lot of people don't know, for a period of time, my daughter, not custody, because we shared that, but my daughter lived exclusively with me for like, oh my God, through high school and summer college, because her mom took a different job. But anyway, so she says, Dad, I want to learn to drive. I got my permit. I want to get ready for the test. I'm like, sure, no problem. No problem at all, babe. We get in the car. Now, I had a classic 1997 Mercury Marquise, Grand Marquise. Oh, I love the car. It's beautiful. It was immaculate. It was black, gray on the inside. It was just mint. I had a newer car at the time, but I have a Pontiac. Shit. And I hated it. It sucked as a car. But anyway, I drove that, so I didn't drive it a lot. So I said, if you can drive a big car, that's the logic. If you can drive and maneuver a big car, I'll let you test in the Pontiac. She said, okay, cool. So first thing we wanted to do is parallel park. All right? So we could do the parallel parking. She's using her mirrors and everything like that. Perfect. Beautiful parallel parking. No problem. None whatsoever there. I said, okay, let's go around the block. We go around the block. Perfect. Stop at the stop sign. Full stop, looking both ways. Everything. Just flawless. Flawless. We get back to the spot. And I said, okay, Sweets, here's what I want you to do. For those of y'all don't know, that's my nickname for my daughter is Sweets. I said, okay, Sweets, you're going to back up and go forward. You're going to just back up in the spot and go forward. So she parallel parks. Perfect. She backs up, looks over her shoulder like she's supposed to, and she goes forward. Now, a funny thing happens when she goes forward. She keeps going forward. And I'm like, okay, Sweets, put your foot on the brake. I said, Sweets, put your foot on the brake. She's getting closer to this car in front of her. I said, Sweets, put your foot on the brake. I'm doing it, Daddy. No, you're not. Put your foot on the brake. Put your foot up. Boom! Slams into the other car, right? Slams smack dab in the other car. Now, the car I have, like I told y'all, is this Mercury Marquise. It's this giant tank of a car. Anybody who knows what it is, this giant tank of a car. The car she smashed into was a Hyundai something, you know, and nothing against Hyundais, but it was a smaller car. Oh, she messed this back of this car up. I said, Sweets, why didn't you put your foot on the brake? She says, well, Daddy, you didn't tell me. I said, what? She said, she says, Dad, you shouldn't have me doing this. I said, oh my God. That's all her mother's side right there. That's all her mother right there. Just not taking blame for nothing. So I said, okay, wait, slide over. She said, huh? I said, slide over. You don't have a license. I do. I got insurance. Slide over. So we slide on over. We go and tell the lady whose car it was. Here's the twist. So the lady whose car it was said that was real good what you did for your daughter. I said, what do you mean? She says, well, she ran into the whatchamacallit. She ran into the whatchamacallit. I was looking out the window, and you switched with it. That was real cool. It's all good. She said, she just asked me, your insurance good? I said, oh yeah, it's perfect. And we just switched, and insurance took care of the information. She was real cool about it. So my daughter says, after this, we're eating dinner. She says, Dad, are we gonna try and drive it again tomorrow? I look at my child. I just look at her. And I just say, yes, sweets, yes we are, because Daddy's girl. So next few driving incidents are perfect. We're getting closer to the test. We're getting very close. Day before she's gonna take a test, she said, Dad, I wanna drive, like on the expressway, drive. I said, cool, because you gotta do that for the test. So this time, we're in the Pontiac, Grand Prix. Had to remember, I can't stand Pontiacs. It's just shit. So I got the Pontiac Grand Prix, and Sweets is in the car, and Sweets is moving along, stopping at lights and turning and signals and everything. Just she's got it down. She's got the shit down. And I say this affectionately. This motherfucker got on the expressway and thought she was Vin Diesel. I swear to God. She hit the thing, and her favorite color is pink. She pulls her pink hat down. I'm like, what are you doing? She said, hang on, Daddy. This is what she says. Hang on, Daddy. And she's gone. I'm like, Sweets. She said, no. Granddaddy has said, and some of you say, he said, you can't be afraid of speed. She says, Daddy, you can't be afraid of speed. But she doesn't say that straight ahead. She turns while she's driving and looks at me, Daddy, you can't be afraid of speed. I'm sitting here. Now look, guys, look. I've gone through a life of a lot of adventure, being shot at, all types of shit, right? So I don't flinch too much. When I tell you, I was scared as shit, because this little motherfucker, I say this affectionately, is whipping in and out of traffic on the expressway. That's how the shit sounds. I'm like, Sweet. She says, Dad, you're not supposed to yell at the driver while she's driving. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on? I mean, she's whooping. So then she comes off the expressway. I'm thinking, okay, she's gonna slow down. Nope. She's weaving in and out of traffic, gets back on the expressway. Now this is, anybody who knows Chicago, you know what I'm about to reference. She gets off at 87th, right? Goes down, flying, and gets back on. Right where, I guess, Best Buy, Toys R Us used to be. Because once you cross 87, you get right back on. She gets right back on. Gets off, goes the Indiana way. Man, listen. We get to Indiana, I said, Sweets, pull over. She pulls over on the side of the highway. Looks at me. She says, Dad, I'm ready, ain't I? And she's got this, like, okay, I don't know if, I'm trying to think if I showed y'all a picture. My daughter's got this sinister ass grin. Like, it's a beautiful smile, but then it curves, and she shows all her freaking teeth, and it's this sinister ass grin, and she's looking at me. Because she knows, one, yeah, she did do a great job. We weren't in any danger. But two, she knows I'm not gonna give it to her because, well, that's my Sweets. Never really had any issues with Sweets. Well, she dated this light-skinned boy one time. That was fucked up, but she found out that, so. But otherwise, a great child who turned into a magnificent woman. So I tell her, I said, yeah, but tomorrow you don't need to drive that fast. She says, oh, I know. But when my mom had showed me how to drive, she said, it's okay to drive fast as long as you're under control. And you taught her. I did teach her mother how to drive. So I just wanted to show you what I had. She said, you want to switch back and you drive? I said, no. Do your thing. The drive home was the total opposite of what it was initially. This was almost like a Sunday drive to the market. I don't know, that's some other shit. We've never done that, but it just sounded really calming. And so she drives and we're talking. She's just seamless with the car. Just it's like she meshed with the vehicle because she was just in control, smooth. We get home, she parks perfect, moves forward, puts her foot on the brake, turns to me and says, with this smirk on her face, I hit the brake this time. Oh, this motherfucker. I said, you sure did, sweet. Of course, she passed her test. And a couple of times when we were going out of town, road trips, Sweets drove like 2, 3, 4 hours. We went to Texas one time. I don't know what the hell we was doing in a car. That was dumb. But Sweets drove. So that was one of those things I was glad to have been a part of. But at Sweets, boy, I tell you, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As I said, if any of my stories offend anybody or whatever, don't tune in, because that's not what this is for. It's really not about you. But for those of y'all who tune in, thank y'all so much for allowing me to vent in my own way, express myself, and tell you what it was like with this child of mine, Morgan Livingston. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. And why was you scared? See, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I said that part. So some of y'all met Mo. Some of y'all met Mo. So like Dave Ziegler's been my friend, like fucking, like friggin' 4 decades. We've known each other and been friends. And he's light skinned, so you know that says. So it's not all on my back. There's some that are pretty good. Just crazy that I say this stuff out loud. But no, he knows Sweet. So he knows when a lot of y'all don't know Sweets was a performing poet for a while. When we traveled, she performed poetry. Sweet did a lot of stuff. But the driving thing, I was thinking about that today. My brother brought it up. He said, "You remember when she slammed into the thing?" I said, "Oh, and said it was your fault." I was like, "Right." So yeah, thank y'all so much. Have a great day. You see, I got my mask on. I don't care what they do. I don't care how warm it gets or whatever. It ain't coming off till like I don't know. I don't know. Walking around in Chicago, I don't know. I can't call it. Yeah. Yeah. I almost want to share something else with you, but I'll make you wait, because I got a bunch of stuff. This child of mine is just amazing. So thank y'all again. Have a great day. Be safe. Take care. Peace.